Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Azhar Ali, Assistant Professor, Electrical Engineering Department, Sarhad University, Peshawar. Dear students, today video lecture is the second lecture of fourth week for the course Applied Linear Algebra. And today we are going to learn about system of linear equations, and this is the main topic of the course Applied Linear Algebra. So what is a linear equation? A linear equation is one in which the variables are to the first power. That is an equation whose degree is 1. For example, 2x minus 5 is equal to 4. This is a linear equation because in this equation the highest power is 1, so the degree of this equation is 1, so the equation is a linear. Similarly, 3x plus 5y is equal to 12. Since in this equation the highest power is 1, so the degree of this equation is 1, so the equation is a linear. Now here are some examples of equations, and we try to just identify whether the equation is linear or non-linear. Suppose we have an equation 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. This equation is linear because the degree of this equation is 1. Similarly, x by 2 plus y minus 5 pi z is equal to under root 2. This equation is also a linear equation because the degree of this equation is 1. And x1 minus 2x2 plus 10x3 plus x4 is equal to 0. This equation also a linear equation because the highest power of the variables appearing in this equation, the power of this equation is 1, the power of this variable is 1, and the power of variable x2 is also 1, the power of variable x3 is 1, the power of the variable x4 is also 1. So the degree of this equation is 1, so the equation is a linear equation. Similarly, sine pi by 2x1 minus 4x2 is equal to e power 2. E power 2 is a constant term and sine pi by 2 is the constant coefficient. So the degree of this equation is 1, so equation is a linear. But the equation xy plus z is equal to 2. This equation is non-linear equation because this term not the first power. The degree of this equation is 2. When two variables are multiplied, then for the degree sum the power of these two variables. So add the power of these two variables, 1 plus 1 2, so the degree of this equation is 2. So this equation is not linear, this is a non-linear equation. Similarly, e power x minus 2y plus 4, this is a non-linear equation because e power x is a transcendental function. This exponential function is a transcendental function, and due to the transcendental function this equation is a non-linear. And similarly, sine x1, this is a trigonometric transcendental function, plus 2x2 minus 3x3. So due to this trigonometric and transcendental function, the equation is non-linear. And 1 over x plus 1 over y is equal to 4. This equation is also a non-linear equation because 1 over x and 1 over y, these two terms not in the first power. Now the general form of linear equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. In this equation a, b and c are constant. Now linear equation in n variables. a1x1 plus a2x2 plus a3x3 plus and so on plus a n xn is equal to b. In these equations there are n variables, n unknowns, which are x1, x2, x3 up to xn. x1, x2, x3 up to xn are variables are unknown, and a1, a2, a3 up to an and b are constant. Now system of linear equations. A linear system of m linear equations and n unknowns is a11x1 plus a12x2 plus a13x3 plus and so on plus a1nxn is equal to b1, and another equation a21x1 plus a22x2 plus a23x3 plus and so on plus a2nxn is equal to b2. So up to n equations, am1 x1 plus am2 x2 plus am3 x3 plus and so on plus amn xn is equal to bn. In this system, x1 x2 x3 up to xn are variables are unknown and a's and b's are constants. Now dear students, note that there are two types of system of linear equations. So there are two types of linear equation, one called homogeneous linear equation and second called non-homogeneous linear equation. In the general form of linear equation, if this constant term c is equal to 0, then the equation will be homogeneous linear equation, and if this constant term c does not equal to 0, then the equation will be non-homogeneous linear equations. Similarly, for the system of linear equations, in this system of linear equation, this is system B. If in this system B all b's does not equal to 0 in this system, then the system is called a non-homogeneous system of linear equations. Dear students, again note this point: if in this system b's does not equal to 0, then the system is called non-homogeneous system of linear equation, and this means that at least one of the equations in the system has a non-zero right hand side. Now dear students, today we are going to learn the solution of system of non-homogeneous linear equations. So when the system of linear equation is non-homogeneous, then its solution has the possibilities. Sometimes the system has unique solution and has infinite many solution. So if the system has unique solution or infinite many solution, then the system will be consistent system, and if the system has no solution, then the system will be inconsistent system. So in both cases, if the system has unique or infinite many solution, then the system will be consistent system, and if the system has no solution, then the system will be inconsistent system. And dear students, note that if the system has infinite many solutions, then system will be dependent. In case of unique solution, the system will be independent. Now when you are asked to solve a linear equation, you are being asked to find the value of the variable which will make the equation a true statement. For example, x is equal to 4 is the solution to the equation 2x minus 4 is equal to 4. That means that if I substitute x is equal to 4 in this given equation, I will get a true statement. For example, 2 into 4, 4 is the value of x, minus 4, 2 for the 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. Similarly, solution of the linear system B in the previous slide is a sequence of n numbers. These are the solution for the system. Suppose S1, S2, S3 up to Sn, which satisfied the system B. This is the system B. This is system B in the previous slide. This is system B. So in this system, S1, S2, S3 up to Sn are the solutions for the system B. S1 is the value of x1, S2 is the value of x2, S3 is the value of x3, and Sn is the value of xn. So this is the solution for the system B. Now suppose we have an example, x minus 3y is equal to minus 3, this is equation number 1, and 2x plus y is equal to 8, this is equation number 2. So to solve this system of linear equation, in this system we have two non-linear equation. Now to solve this system, multiplied equation number 1 to minus 2 and then 8 with equation number 2. Multiplied equation number 1 by minus 2, we get minus 2x plus 6y is equal to 6, and now 8 with equation number 2, minus 2 plus 2x is equal to 0, and 6y plus y is equal to 7y, and 6 plus 8 is equal to 14. Now dividing both sides by 7, we get the value of y as 2. Now putting the value of y, suppose in equation number 1, first of all simplify equation number 1, we get x is equal to minus plus 3y. Now putting the value of y, which is 2, 2 3 the 6, so x is equal to minus 3 plus 6 is equal to 3. Now the value of x is 3, so x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2 is the solution of this non-homogeneous system. So to check the solution, whether the solution is true or false, so substitute the value of x and y in the given system. So from equation number 1 we get minus 3 minus 3 into 2, this is the value of x and this is the value of y, which is equal to now 3 minus 6 is equal to minus 3. Minus 3 is the right hand side. So the solution is true for the equation number 1. Now check the solution for the equation number 2. 2x plus y, this is the value of x, 2 into 3 plus y, this is the value of y, which equal to 6 plus 2 is equal to 8, and in the right hand side equation number 2 has 8, so this is the right hand side of equation number 2, so the solution also satisfied equation number 2, so the solution is true for this system. Now another example, in this example we have again two non-homogeneous linear equations. So x minus 3y is equal to minus 7, this is equation number 1, and 2x minus 6y is equal to 7, this is equation number 2. Now for the solution, multiplying equation number 1 by 2, 2x minus 6y is equal to minus 14, and now subtract equation number 2 from this equation, plus 2x minus 6y plus 7, this is equation number 2, and the subtraction, change the sign of this equation, plus change into minus, minus change into plus, and plus change into minus 7. So after simplification, plus 2x minus 2x cancel, minus y plus 6 minus 6y plus 6y cancel, and minus 14 minus 7 is equal to minus 21. Dear students, note that 0 does not equal to minus 21. This makes no sense, as 0 does not equal to minus 1, and hence this system has no solution. Note that the solution set to a linear system which is represented by two straight lines. Suppose we have a system of non-homogeneous equations, two non-homogeneous equations, then the solution possibilities and the graphical representations of these two equations are: number 1, maybe the system has one solution. If the system has one solution, then one solution means the system has unique solution. See in this figure, this is the representations of these two equations. This is the graphical representations of the given two equations. So when the system has unique solution, then the line intersect each other at one point. The lines intersect at one point, and the solution set contain only one point. A system of linear equation with at least one solution is called a consistent system. The solution to the system is expressed as an order pair, for example a and b. This is the value of the first variable x, and this is the value of the second variable y in the equation. Now if the system has no solution, in case of no solutions, the lines are distinct and parallel and never intersect each other. For example, in this figure shows that This graphical representations of two lines show that the system has no solution. So therefore there is no solution in this case. A linear system whose solution set is empty is called an inconsistent system. So dear students, note that if the system has a unique solution, then it's mean that in the graphical representations the line intersect each other at one point. And if the system has no solution, then it's mean that in the graphical representations of the lines will be parallel and never intersect each other. Now in case of infinite number of solutions, this is the graphical representations of the system of equations when the system has infinite many solutions. The line lie on top of each other, are not distinct, and have an infinite number of points of intersections. Therefore the system of equation has infinite solution. This is called a dependent system. When system has infinite number of solution, then the system called dependent, and if the system has unique solution, then the system will be independent. So this is the graphical representations in case of infinite number of solutions. When the system has infinite many solutions, then the graph of the lines overlap each other. Lines overlap each other because there are so many intersecting points. Now the graphical representations of inconsistent and consistent system of equations in linear geometry of n space. Suppose we have two equations and a system of non-homogeneous equations. These are two non-homogeneous linear equations. 3x plus 2y is equal to 7 and x minus y is equal to -1. If we solve these two equations, we will obtain a unique solution for this system. And since the system has unique solution, it's mean that in graphical representations these two lines intersect each other at one point. And we have another system, 3x plus 2y is equal to 7 and 3x plus y is equal to 4. For the solution, if we subtract the second equation from the first equation, we get in the left hand side 3x minus 3x 0, 2y minus 2y 0, and in the right hand side 7 minus 4 will be 3. So 0 does not equal to 3. It's mean that the system has no solution. And if the system has no solution, then the graphical representation of these two lines will be parallel and never intersect each other. Now another system of two equations, 3x plus 2y is equal to 7 and 6x plus 4y is equal to 14. If we solve this system, for example, we want to solve this system. For the solution, multiplying first equation by 2, we get 6x plus 4y is equal to 14, and now subtract equation number 2, 6x minus 6x 0, 4y minus 4y 0, 14 minus 14 will be 0. So in the left hand side we obtain 0, in the right hand side we also obtain 0, so 0 is equal to 0. It's mean that the system has infinite many solution. In case of infinite many solution, these two lines overlap each other because there are so many intersecting points. Dear students, there are only three types of solution sets. One set for solution is singleton set. Singleton set for the solution mean that the system has unique solution. Empty set of solution. Empty set of solution mean the system has no solution. And infinite set of solution mean the system has infinite many solution. In the special case of a system with two equations and two unknowns, this is easy to see. Draw each two unknowns equations as a line in the plane, and then the two lines could have a unique intersection, be parallel or be the same line. So dear students, note that in the today lecture we have discussed a system of linear equations, that there are two types of system of linear equation. One type is homogeneous and other type is non-homogeneous. And we have discussed the solution procedures and the solutions representations, graphical representations of non-homogeneous system of equations. Inshallah, in the coming lecture we will discuss the homogeneous system of linear equations and methods for the solutions of non-homogeneous system of linear equations. So again, I want to repeat the important points. Dear students, linear equation has two types. One type is a homogeneous type and other type is a non-homogeneous type. If in the linear equation the constant term is 0, then the linear equation will be homogeneous, and if the constant term C in the general form of linear equation, you see here, this is the general form of linear equation. If in this equation this constant term does not 0, then the system will be then this equation will be non-homogeneous equation. So the non-homogeneous system of equation has three possibilities for the solutions. Maybe system has a unique solution, maybe system has infinite many solution, or maybe system has no solution. If the system has at least one solution, the system has unique solution or infinite many solution, in each case the system called consistent system. And if the system has no solution, then the system called inconsistent system. So in the coming lecture we will discuss the method for the solution of non-homogeneous system of linear equations and homogeneous system of linear equations. The method will be Gaussian elimination methods, Gauss-Jordan elimination method, LU decomposition methods, and Cramer rules for the solution of system of non-homogeneous equations. And this is the end of this segment. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.